Sunan Ibn Majah is probably the most dense in narrations regarding Prophet Muhammad that are legal rulings or can be used as legal rulings. Now, Surah 3, Ayat 31 and 32 relate to the first narration, and that is along the lines of Prophet Muhammad saying that something that he's commanded, you take it. Now, some people are, I think we go into this more in other narrations. But, in other words, he's speaking based on the revelation and the inspiration, as we would say in English. Not that he, likes one particular food versus another or something like that. The 14th narration doesn't condemn innovation in the English sense. It says that if you bring something new that is not part of the religion, it will be rejected. Can you come up with new terms, or can you translate things or put new comments or something? Yeah, certainly. Can you have inventions? Yes. But you're still following the rules of the religion. Narration 16 reminds us to not keep the women who want to attend the house of worship from going. And that just doesn't mean physical prevention, of course. It means like some of the behavior that I've seen that, I saw this guy basically create a hostile situation for a woman who wanted to use the library, or, there wasn't the women's side that was reserved for them alone didn't have the stuff, and or the people that made them feel uncomfortable about praying in the back, and that sort of stuff. You don't do stuff to prevent the women from attending. Thank you very much. Narration 21 reminds us that when we hear that Muhammad said something or did something, we shouldn't say, what about the Quran? Well, his inspired deeds and actions are to be in agreement with the Quran. And he's speaking from the same authority. And you can link that stuff as you go along and study these things. It may not be as apparent at first. Some things are just, obvious. It's commentary, you could say. Narration 31 and around it reminds us the importance of honesty regarding Prophet Muhammad. And those who deliberately are dishonest, well, they're, let them have their place in hell, their seat or whatever. This is how people establish a place for themselves in hellfire. Narration 38 reminds us not to pass on what we think would be a lie about Muhammad, and by implication anybody else, right? And the people who do this and the people who invent the things, they're liars. Now, of course, we can see contradiction with science.